How's it going? So this week has been pretty much the same as last week really. So at the beginning of the week I did actually give my mum a haircut because she asked me to, and because we've been in lockdown, like all the barbers are closed, so everyone's hair's getting long. But yeah, same with my mum, and she asked me to help her out, and it's actually the very first time I've ever given someone a haircut, so it was scary, but I think overall it turned out okay. Like, she didn't really have any issues with the trim I gave her, so I think overall she was fine with it. But again, it was scary but quite an interesting experience. But because I have fear of holding anything like sharp objects and stuff, I've always become quite wary anyway, so I just had to be careful and take my time. But overall I thought it was quite an interesting experience. And then for most of the week I've just been continuing on making my book into a visual novel. And I recently posted chapter 4 this week, and I'm currently working on chapter 5, and overall it's still going very slowly, but I think it's going somewhat smoothly. So because it's been taking up most of my time, I haven't really been able to continue my newest book, and I usually like to just work at one thing at a time. But yeah, at the moment I'm just looking to make my first book into a visual novel, so yeah, we'll have to see how it goes from there, and yeah, wait and see. As for entertainment, I played through Resident Evil 7, and I thought it was quite a nice game to play through. Like, it's a first person survival horror game, and it's quite a different take because the series first started off as like tank controls, survival horror, and then it went into more action-packed games. But now it's kind of gone back to the survival horror type, but now you're in first person, and which is quite cool, I guess, because it makes it feel like you're actually there in that world yourself. And I did actually find the game somewhat scary at times. Like, I did jump a few times here and there, but overall, yeah, it was quite a nice game to play through. And if you like survival horror type of games, then I guess I can recommend it. Throughout the week, I also got a call from Amazon Prime, and basically they were just saying that I haven't cancelled my Amazon Prime, which I know I've cancelled quite a few years ago now. But they called out a few times, and now they've finally spoken in person to me, saying that if I want to properly cancel it, then I need to download this software to basically link my computer to their company so that they can send me the code. And throughout the call I got a bit suspicious. Like, the person on the other side sounded quite dodgy. Like, she didn't ask who I was, she didn't introduce who she was, she just straight out said, if you want to cancel your Amazon Prime properly, then download this software so I can send you the link. And then I was just thinking, why can't you just send me the ID code through email or something? Why do I need to download this program? And while we were speaking, I was also secretly just looking up this kind of thing, and it's apparently quite a common thing in this country, where people get calls from people supposedly acting as Amazon Prime, saying that to cancel your Prime membership you have to download the software so that they can send you the ID code. But I discovered that it's actually a scam. And what it basically does is that once you link your computer to their company, they can just start stealing all your data, your bank details, your address, just all your information really. So I was lucky that I was bright enough to notice the suspicion on the other side, so I just ended the call and just ignored any further calls from them. So I'm lucky that I wasn't able. I'm lucky I wasn't a victim in their scam. But yeah, if you receive a similar call like this, just a bit of a warning, really, like just to let you know that there are scammers out there still, even in this dark times we're in. There are still people like that, and yeah, like what I can say is just be careful of if you get calls like this, and just ignore them, hang up, just don't ever download any software that they're asking you to, and yeah, just do research on it as well. But yeah, I'm lucky that I wasn't a victim, and just want to say that for you watching, also be careful of scammers like that. Similar to last week really, so not really too high or too low, just the usual stable mood really. But yeah, like I mentioned with that Amazon Prime call, that did bring my mood low. It did bring my mood down just a bit, just because it just makes me think that there are still people like that out there, even in this difficult time. But it's just something that can't really be helped really. Like, there's always going to be people like that, but all we can do is just be more cautious and careful on our side, and yeah, just be more wary going forward. The usual really, just gonna be continuing on my visual novel, hopefully hoping that my mood stays stable, and yeah, just try to keep positive really. But yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary planned next week. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoyman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.